to make him think of you non-stop. Today, I'll give you the most easiest, honest, and best way to live rent-free in his head, girls. You can see a lot of tips and tricks on YouTube, on other social medias. They teach you what text to send a man so he can't resist. They teach you some manipulation techniques, but most of these things, first of all, are toxic, so you're not gonna be perceived as a woman who's ready for mature and serious relationships. That's number one. Second thing, if you're talking about high value, rich and successful men, they're gonna see this manipulation right away. They're not gonna play along because they're smart. They're not as stupid as you may think. And high value men, they see this right away and they lose their interest because it's just cheap, girls. It's cheap manipulation that's lowering your value. Of course, you shouldn't be easy. Of course, you shouldn't be convenient woman. That's number one, no, you shouldn't do. But there's a balance between toxic manipulation and between being comfortable, convenient, and too easy to get. The truth is somewhere in the middle. Of course, if you're gonna use manipulation, it can work, but it's not gonna make you genuinely happy in the end, because it's gonna work until you play the game. But after you stop playing the game, after you became yourself, the man immediately loses interest for you because he get used to these high emotions. He get used to get this super excitement feeling around you. And as soon as it's just being you, he's losing interest. These things not gonna work in the long run. In this video, I'll tell you things that's not only gonna higher your value as a woman for yourself and for this man, but also work in a long term, in a long run, and will help you to create healthy and happy relationships, girls. Because games are good, it can be fun, it can be exciting, but you cannot play them forever. So if you're tired of playing games, listen to this video. I'll tell you what to do to make him think about you in a healthy and high value woman manner. By the way, my name is Polina. I'm life coach for women. I teach women how to be wholesome, confident, feminine, and how to build relationships of their dreams. Subscribe my channel if you didn't yet, and let's get to the topic of this video. Number one thing, girls, I want you to remember to use any tips and tricks and secrets, he has to like it. If he doesn't have this initial genuine interest towards you, it doesn't matter what you're gonna do if he doesn't care about your existence, girls. You can multiply 100 actions by 0 and it's still gonna be 0 results, because 0 is 0 of his interest in this. What I want you to do, first of all, to make sure that he is interested in you. If you want, I'll film a video, signs that you can understand that he is interested, genuinely interested in you and emotionally invested. Let me know in the comments if you want to see this video from me. But as soon as you feel this interest towards you, then you can grow it. But if he doesn't like you at the first place, girls, don't waste your time. Don't prove someone who's not interested that you're worthy of being loved, you're worthy of be given attention and be asking out. This is not worth it. Let me tell you a few things that will help him develop feelings for you, like you more, and think about you all day long. Number one thing, so you're supposed to be very fun, easy, and good to be around. Sometimes you get attached to men too quickly, and you start to, when you meet him, you start to complain, you start to put some negativity in your communication, you start to control him, you start to make him feel it, that it's something heavy, that is not something enjoyable, it's not something pleasurable and fun, but it's like a chore to go out with you on a date, because you're gonna ask him heavy questions, you're gonna be needy, you're gonna be clingy, you know what I mean. What I want you to do is switch your energy to something fun, because when he feels amazing around you, better than he feels by himself, he's gonna think of you all day long. Also, girls, don't over welcome your stay. You're not dating yet, you're not in relationships yet, Please make him crave your attention. Don't be too much. He always needs to miss you. It always needs to be a little bit not enough for him. You understand what I mean? Because when you leave a date, when it's already getting boring, it's getting kind of like heavy, you have nothing to talk about, it means you stayed for too long. It means you overwhelmed your stay and you need to get up and go right now. Girls, especially if you stay the night with the man that you just started seeing, don't stay the night, because this magic is like, remember Cinderella fairy tale? She left on a peak of emotions. She left when he was like getting to know her. She left when he was craving her attention. He was interested in her, and then he was looking for her all around because he remembered this feeling and the end of the meeting. Because if he remembered that at the end of your meeting he was bored, he wanted to sleep, he wanted to eat, he just wanted to play in his phone and be by himself, he's not gonna think about you as much in between your dates. And if you want him think of you, it's always supposed to be like craving from his side. The same about text, the same about call. Don't do it too much. Don't reply him back in a nanosecond every time he texts you. Sometimes, yes, I'm not saying to play games. I'm not saying to play cold and unbothered and uninterested. No, you still can show your interest. It's completely fine. But at the same time, you need to give him space to miss you. He has to think about like, yeah, I texted her, like, why she didn't answer me? What is going on? Maybe she's not interested in me anymore. Maybe I should step up in my game. Because when you're being too convenient, when you're being always available, when you're initiating too much, when you be unlimited resource in his life, he stops value you as much. Your value lowers after that. I always give this example. Imagine Zara bag and Birkin bag. What you gonna value more? Zara bag that you can buy any time of the day in any store in your city, spending like 5 minutes on online store, or you're gonna value more the Birkin bag that first of all cost like 100 times more, that you need to be in line to get, you need to wait for it, you need to show your loyalty to the company, if you want to get it in a boutique store. You understand what I mean? Value of Zara bag and on Birkin bag is completely different, and not only because the price, because to get a Birkin bag you need to put so much more investments and so much more effort. Not only your money, but also your time, your attention. You have to think about it, like, what can I say, what can I do? Let man treat you as a Birkin bag. Let him understand that, yes, you're gonna meet him, but you also have so many good things going on in your life. You're busy, you live your acting in full life. And it's supposed to be true, girls. Don't play hard to get, be hard to get. Your schedule is supposed to be busy, and he needs to wait till he can meet you. Because if he texts you, let's meet, and you say right away, I'm gonna be ready in 30 minutes, this man never gonna appreciate you and value you, especially if we're talking about dating successful and high value men. If you want me to film videos about how to date this type of man and what's the difference between average man and high value man, in terms of dating, you can comment. I will film the video for this topic. Yes, girls, be not always available. Make him crave for your attention. Fill your life with something very good, with some cool events, interesting things that's going on, your hobbies, your friends, etc. I always tell you that your focus is supposed to be on yourself and on your own life. And at the same time, be fun, easy, and cool to be around. If you complete all of these steps, it's not gonna be manipulation. It's not gonna be some toxic tips that's not gonna work in the long term. He's gonna be obsessed with you and he will want to commit to you because you're the woman of his dream. Every man dreams about woman that's easy to find to be around, that is high value woman that has her own life, that requires him to put effort and invest in her. His money, his time, his resources, Only this way he's gonna value you, he's gonna think of you, and he will want to commit to you eventually. If you wanna learn more how to make men obsessed, I have amazing ebook. It calls 10 psychological ways to make men obsessed. Check it out, the link in the description. In this book, you will learn all the secrets that are psychologically proven, how to make men chase you, be interested in you, give you attention, presence, spoil you, and want to commit to you. Check this ebook in the description, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.